How many of these bedtime habits do you do? Most people do at least one or two, but they have no idea how dangerous this can be after 70 years old. You see, when you get older, your body becomes more fragile and you start to slow down mentally and physically. So certain things that you could do before without any issues can actually become fatal in old age. And unfortunately, most people don't know about this until it's too late. That's why today we want to educate you about 4 bedtime habits that could be deadly after you turn 70 years old, so that you can stop doing them now. These simple habits won't kill you when you're young, but as you get older, they will catch up to you quickly. So make sure to watch this video all the way through to the end, so you don't make any mistakes. The last one is very common, but most people just ignore it. Number 1, drinking alcohol before bedtime. Many seniors enjoy having a drink of alcohol before bed to help them relax and fall asleep faster. However, drinking alcohol before sleeping becomes much more dangerous after the age of 70. Here's why. First of all, as you get older, your liver starts to shrink in size, which means it doesn't work as efficiently as it used to. This means that your body takes longer to process alcohol, and it stays in your system for a longer period of time. On top of this, your kidneys also start to get weaker as you age, which makes it harder for your body to eliminate toxins. When you combine these two factors, it means that alcohol stays in your system for even longer than usual, which can lead to a number of health problems. For example, drinking alcohol before bed can cause dehydration, low blood sugar levels, and even serious liver damage in some cases. Not only that, but it can also disrupt the quality of your sleep. Even though you might fall asleep faster, your sleep will be much more restless, and you will be more likely to wake up frequently throughout the night. This can leave you feeling unrefreshed and fatigued the next day. But perhaps the most serious risk of drinking alcohol before bed is the increased risk of falls. As we get older, we become more prone to falling, and alcohol can make this problem even worse. If you fall while you're drunk, you will be much more likely to suffer from a serious injury such as a broken hip or head trauma. And for a senior citizen, an injury like this can be life-threatening. Studies have shown that seniors who drink alcohol before bed are twice as likely to fall and break a hip than those who do on tea. That's why it's important to stop drinking alcohol before bed, especially after the age of 70. If you want to keep yourself safe and healthy, there are other ways to relax and prepare for bed without the use of alcohol. Try taking a warm bath, reading a book, or practicing some light stretches. These activities can help you wind down and relax without the negative side effects of alcohol. No, 2. Staying up too late. Staying up too late can have a number of negative consequences for our bodies, especially as we age. One of the most significant impacts of staying up late is on our circadian rhythm. This is the natural 24-hour cycle that regulates sleep, metabolism, hormones, and other essential functions. When we stay up late, we disrupt this delicate balance and throw off our internal clock. This can lead to a number of physical and psychological problems, including insomnia, mood swings, decreased energy levels, and difficulty concentrating. Another dangerous effect of staying up too late is the increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Studies have shown that people who work night shifts or stay up late on a regular basis have a higher risk of developing heart disease and stroke. This is likely due to the disruption of the body's natural sleep-wake cycle, which can lead to chronic stress and high blood pressure. Furthermore, staying up too late can also negatively impact our immune system. Research has shown that sleep deprivation weakens our immune response, making us more susceptible to illness and infection. This is because sleep is essential for the production of cytokines, which are proteins that help fight off infections and inflammation. When we don't get enough sleep, our immune system suffers and becomes less effective at doing its job. It's important to note that these risks are even greater for people over the age of 70 as we get older. Our bodies become more fragile, and we're more susceptible to illness and injury. Staying up too late can be especially dangerous for seniors as it can exacerbate these issues and lead to more serious complications. That's why it's important to prioritize sleep and make sure to get enough rest, especially as we enter our golden years. By following these guidelines, we can help ensure that we stay healthy and active for many years to come. No. 3. Eating too close to bedtime. Eating too close to bedtime can have a number of negative effects on our bodies, especially as we age. One of the main concerns is that eating a heavy meal before bed can cause discomfort and even pain. This is because the body needs time to digest food, and eating too close to bedtime doesn't allow for this process to occur properly. When we lie down with a full stomach, the food has nowhere to go but up, which can lead to acid reflux, heartburn, and other digestive issues. Additionally, eating a large meal before bed can cause weight gain. When we eat, our bodies convert the food into energy and store any excess energy as fat. If we're not active enough after eating, this stored energy can easily accumulate and lead to weight gain over time. Weight gain can be especially problematic for older adults, as it can increase the risk of mobility issues, joint pain, and other health problems. Furthermore, eating too close to bedtime can also disrupt sleep quality. When we eat a heavy meal, our bodies work overtime to digest the food, which can make it harder to fall asleep. Additionally, frequent nighttime awakenings are more likely to occur when the stomach is full. And finally, eating too close to bedtime can lead to dehydration. When we sleep, our bodies produce less saliva, which can lead to dry mouth and a higher risk of tooth decay. If we've eaten a sugary meal before bed, the bacteria in our mouths can use the sugar to produce acid, which can further damage teeth and gums. To avoid these potential issues, it's best to finish dinner at least 2 hours before bedtime. During this time, the body will have enough time to digest the food and prevent discomfort or pain. It's also important to avoid eating sugary or acidic foods before bed, as these can contribute to tooth decay and other digestive issues. Instead, opt for a light snack, like a banana or some almonds if you're feeling hungry. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that you're getting the nutrients you need without disrupting your sleep or causing digestive problems. No. 4. Ignoring restless leg syndrome. Restless leg syndrome, or RLS, is a common condition that causes an uncomfortable tingling sensation in the legs, along with an irresistible urge to move them out. While this can be annoying and disruptive, especially if you share a bed with someone, it's important to take RLS seriously. That's because ignoring RLS, especially after the age of 70, can lead to a number of health problems. One of the most significant dangers of untreated RLS is the increased risk of falling. The constant need to move your legs can make it difficult to fall asleep, and many people with RLs end up getting much less sleep than they need. This lack of sleep can lead to fatigue and weakness, which can increase the risk of falling, especially in older adults. In fact, studies have shown that people with severe RLs are up to 4 times more likely to fall than those without the condition. And for someone over the age of 70, a fall can be life-threatening. On top of this, RLS can also lead to other health problems such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and stroke. This is because the condition is linked to poor sleep quality, and chronic sleep deprivation can increase the risk of these conditions. Ignoring RLS can also have a negative impact on your quality of life. The constant discomfort and need to move can make it difficult to relax and enjoy your day. And if left untreated, RLS can become progressively worse over time. That's why it's important to seek treatment for RLS as soon as possible. Fortunately, there are a number of effective treatments available. One of the most popular treatments for RLS is medication, which can help reduce symptoms and improve sleep quality. In addition to medication, lifestyle changes such as regular exercise and a balanced diet can also be helpful. It's important to find what works best for you and to consult with a healthcare professional to develop a treatment plan that meets your individual needs. By taking these steps, you can manage your restless legs and continue to live a full and active life.